Who doesn't really need any introduction, but I'm happy to introduce Reverend Lisanne Finston, the Executive Director of Elijah's Promise.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Freeholder. Thank you to each and every one of you gathered in this place today for your sharing of stories and voices and passion, and for the inspiration that will help us to not only be filled today, but to leave this place and to be a people of action and a people of hope. 11.5% of the residents of Middlesex County are food insecure. That's 1 in 9 people every day who have to make difficult choices between paying their rent and utilities or buying food. Children who are drinking water to fill their bellies because there's not enough food in their cupboards. Seniors who are forced to buy medication at the expense of food and their cupboards are bare. 11.5%, 1 in 9 Middlesex County residents. Just a few years back, it was 1 in 14 Middlesex County residents. Those numbers are staggering. Last year, Middlesex County ranked 2nd in the state of New Jersey, 2nd highest number of homeless people in the entire state. 2nd county. Not a place to be proud of in the finish line. Our numbers are not quite in yet this year, but at the end of January, we counted over 1,000 people homeless in Middlesex County on one night. Annualized, we're talking thousands of people. We all know the stories and the faces behind these numbers in this room. These are our friends and our families and our neighbors, people that we serve who walk through our doors each day. But now, at a time when more people are hungry and homeless and suffering than any time in recent memory, is not the time to cut funds for these vital programs that shore up our social safety net. Now's not the time to cut WIC by over 10%. Not now, at a time when food prices are skyrocketing and only expected to increase. Now is not the time to cut the Community Supplemental Food Program, which provides food packages to seniors, by 10%, when there is a waiting list across the state of New Jersey for this program. Now is not the time to cut the TFAP government commodity program, which provides food resources to over 60 food pantries and soup kitchens across Middlesex County and hundreds across the state, when we're feeding thousands upon thousands of people. Now's not the time to cut FEMA by 50%, when hundreds and thousands of people in our county are hungry and homeless and rely on these resources for shelter and for food support. Now is not the time for us to cut Head Start and HEAP and Community Services Block Grant and Community Development Block Grant funds, all of which provide vital lifelines and provide life support for so many of our neighbors and our friends. This is a season of fasting in the Christian tradition, right, Bishop? I'm sure you're spending a lot of time helping to provide spiritual leadership to so many across our county during the season of Lent. Fasting is a time when we give up food or give something up in order to draw closer to the holy, to recognize and remember our reliance and dependence on the Creator and our created order. Fasting is a part of all major world religious traditions, something honored and practiced by so many. Fasting is something we choose to do, but fasting is a reality for many people who have no choice. They are hungry. So during this time, as we are mindful and are called to action, I would like to request we also call ourselves to a new kind of fast, a fast where we call attention to these issues and help our legislators and people in power draw closer to the realities faced by so many people day in and day out, so that people will no longer need to go hungry because we have chosen to do something about it. We can, we must, and I know that we will. Thank you.